This will be my last one. Just the raid, I'll do one more. Why not? Because Bart was generous enough to raid, I will do one more. Yeah, that fight can be weird for me. It just depends on how many zombies are in that arena. Also, you see me jump a lot here at the start. It's because jumping is just the fastest movement you can do at this time until you get the skateboards. Because Frank is very slow. Because we start at level 1, so he is mucho slow.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for the follow. Put your name in a second. I am using Timeskip 3085. Also, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciate that.
Hey, anybody around?
Ignore Jeff there. Like I said, we just ignore survivors in this. That's really bad. The camera is so funky when you, like, turn while jumping. Yep. Yeah, Jesse gives us a handgun there. We do not need it. Basically, this shotgun is the same one we had for the Isabella fight. This is what we're going to take through most of the game. We basically fight every boss with this shotgun. Or the 2 bosses with this shotgun. There we go. Yeah, skateboards are just the fastest way to move around. Just because yeah, Frank is very slow. The only cars we use, obviously the convict's vehicle, the red sports car, the box truck, and then the white sedan, and like those. Those are the only cars we'll actually get a chance to use, just because they are in the most opportune spots. That's about it. Oh, we love the zombies almost giving me a straight opening. There we go. Missed one shot, that's fine. The skill master. Yeah. Ideally, when we level up there, we want a stock upgrade. Because there are... It's for that book that we picked up later, the second skateboard book that we pick up a bit later. If we don't get it now, we have to basically waste a little bit of time getting it later when we do get the stock upgrade. Basically, the upgrades in this game kind of work on a... You'll get it eventually kind of thing. You will always get stock, but it's just random when it gives it to you. Like, we can get it now, or we could get it at, like, level 5. Level 5 is the latest you can get a stock upgrade. Grab this book because we are doing bike skip. If you were here with the raid, you may have seen it when you joined in. We're going to go over here. You see this area is gated off. We cannot access this yet, but if we go our graphics settings, we tweak it a little bit. So we have variable frame rate, which means our frames are uncapped, basically. This, and you jump out right here. And that is bike skip. We do need to change our frames back to 60, but we can do that in a minute here when we get to the elevator. The reason we run 60 frames on this, and I run with VSync because they're screen tearing terribly if I don't do VSync, is because zombies, I mean, obviously my luck has been terrible, but zombies are less likely to actually grab you or connect grabs on 60 FPS. I think 30 FPS also gets affected by that, but I don't know how extreme it is. I've just been told that 60 is the kind of goal with that. Hello, Ghosty. A little late, but the spirit's there. Excuse me. Excuse me. You'll always get that cutscene for the warehouse. There's two, like, very convenient cutscenes we get. There's the warehouse one, which skips the warehouse segment for us at that elevator for this mission. And then when we do girl hunting and we get the cultist cutscene that puts us at the edge of Paradise. So we can just leave Paradise Plaza immediately. Hopefully we can get the Carlito stun lock. God, please. Think we got it? Fuck! Hang on, we got this, we got this, we got this. Yeah, okay, we recovered, we recovered. Oh my god, I panicked for a second because I jumped late. He shot me and I should have died. I should have died there. New skill. Fuck, I was waiting because I want to see if I got stock, because then we could grab the book on our way out here. Yeah. Unfortunate. Thought maybe we can get lucky. Wrong way a little bit there, it's fine. Touched on it briefly, but yeah, this game is timed by in-game time. So, cutscenes, load screens do not pass time, pause menu, and the case menu does. Something blew up in the distance, but decent convicts. I don't know why they're getting stuck for me now. Is that just because of 60 frames? Because every other time they flip shit on me. And they start going all over the place. I mean, they want to be more consistent, I'll gladly accept it. I will gladly accept a more consistent fight. You're always gonna level up here. This should be... Yeah, this will be stock. So the next upgrade we'll get when we kill Steven will be a life upgrade. That's just how the upgrades are. Guys. Yeah, if you... Physics in this game are just so bad. If you hit something small, there's a chance, like... You could hit, like, a hunk of meat, which is just, like, a small arm, and it could flip your car all the way out, because this game has very jank physics. Frank likes to mess around a little bit. Get in the car when he's not supposed to. For some reason, none of those shots hit him. We love Steven in this house, don't we? Bad Steven fight, that sucks. Yeah, you see that's a life upgrade. God damn it. I was hoping I could maybe turn in time. First time we take the box truck, we take this to take the red car. Because the red car is much faster and also has better handling. Well, tighter turning radius. Worse handling. I have to like... I let off the gas when I come out of that tunnel, because if I don't, I will smack into that tree. I will smack right into that tree if I don't. Alright, so because we didn't get a stock upgrade before, we have to grab the book now for our skateboard. And hope we haven't fucked it up enough that it will die until we can replenish it safely for no real time loss. Alright, that was just mean. At least I wasn't even... So if we get a QuickTime event like that, there's 3 inputs, we will just lose it. We just fail it, because... For some reason, the ports of these games, broke those, so you just fail those every time. There's no way to actually, like, complete those, for some reason. Something with, like, the PC port and how it was made, the frame rates and shit, just break it. I think it's the case in the other games as well. Like any other game that has like multiple input things, you just fail the 3rd input. Because the game just doesn't know how to process it. This will put us at the edge of paradise because of this cutscene right here. With the cultists. We don't deal with the cultists. Because why would we? They smell. More cultists, just ignore them. Remember what we said, they smell. There we go. Just need to slow down for a second so we get that last hit. We need at least one shotgun shell going in this next case. After that, the shotgun doesn't really matter anymore. It doesn't matter how much damage you take in that fight, because we heal... Basically, every boss heals you because you level up after almost every boss, because you get so much experience. Because we're just that low of a level. So you don't worry about really healing... Like, you don't worry about what your health is after a boss, because you'll just heal. And so we need one shotgun shell to get that zombie immediately off Isabella. There is stuff around here to, like, get a zombie off of her, like, but it's not fast. The shotgun shell is immediate. So, like, Carlito... Like, Isabella can take as many shells as you want, as long as we still have one shotgun shell left at the end of the fight, we're fine. At this point, the shotgun is just, like, it can help us, but it's not necessary. But it can be very helpful for, like, getting into that elevator without taking a bite. Which I might. Like, if you're like me, and you get bit going into that elevator a lot, it might be worth it to use the shotgun shells for that. We have 2 left, I think, so... At least 2 elevator entrances, which should be relatively free. This is just a nice leisurely stroll back to the safe house. We could, like, micromanage our movement a little bit here, but I kind of just, like, this is the rest point for me at this point in the run. I just hold up and just try to, like, not get... You can get swiped and drop Isabella. It's not good, but... You know, it's better than being grabbed 15 times over and over, so... I'm fine with this. And they can't grab us, but if they do end up connecting on that little, like, charge, we do just end up getting swiped and drop her. We do get one freebie entrance into the elevator, because... when you're carrying Isabella, or you're carrying a survivor, if you walk up to a zombie, you kind of just shove them, and it, like, knocks them over, you see? They don't really get to do their normal animation. So we just run in, and we just get to walk right in. If only we could do that every time. But not quite. Not quite in the cards for us. There you go. Now we're on the bomb collector. Mission sucks. Mission sucks, and you will see why very soon. I was hoping that'd be a freebie entrance, but not quite. I'm just gonna waste some time with that shot. So earlier, we picked up a maintenance key that allows us to go into maintenance doors. You saw us use it a couple times to get around, like, when we go We went to go fight Steven. We used the maintenance store to get in. Same idea here. There's a maintenance store over in this area we can use to get right into the underground tunnels where Bomb Collector takes place. And that just so happens to set us up for a really good route with a really fast car. One of the fastest cars in the game. Or one of the best cars in the game. There's always a raw steak in this, and I'm grabbing it now because I don't trust myself to not die. So the route is as follows. You go right here, and you just go straight. Our car has already taken a beating. Great. Ideally, you want this car to get you to the last bomb. There's 5 of these. This car needs to last all 5. For me, at least, it is easier said than done because I suck. And zombies spawn a lot down here. You want to, like, find pockets where there's not a lot of them. You're going to hit some inevitably, but you want to try your best to not hit too many, and also avoid gas tanks, because those damage your car a lot. This car has good enough turn rate, so we can just do this. Ignore Carlito. If he will let us, just ignore him. We turn left here to go to a roundabout. We take the first exit both times we go in here. We go here. I'm using the left trigger, right trigger method to make sure we can turn really fast. Carlito is here. He will throw grenades at our car. We do not want any of them to hit us or the car. Because, I mean, 1, they knock you down, it's very slow. 2, it's just not very fun. Kind of messed this one up a little bit. There is a strat where you just back into this. The strat is you back into that tunnel so you can just drive straight out when you get to this point. We didn't get to do that, unfortunately, but it's fine. This is the nastiest part of the drive. If we at least make it to the truck, we are fine. Perfect. Again, there is you can do that in a way in such that you can get that car to the exit, but I have not done it yet. It is very tough. I just find it breaks so fast, but this is still really good. Getting that through all 5 bombs and taking the truck out is still a win to me. This is the last time you'll take the red car. But not the last time you'll go in the maintenance tunnel. At this point now, if our board starts to get a little bit low, it's fine. I'm gonna try to avoid some damage here on it. As long as we're jumping, it's fine if we're not boarding. Boarding is obviously faster, but as long as you are, like, jumping around, you're still going to be losing time, but not as much. I just am not as confident in my boarding yet, so that's why I do that. Alright. This is a very annoying section. We have to escort Isabella all the way to the North Plaza. Isabella is very aggressive. She will stop and shoot any zombies in her way, because she is our girl boss queen, but that's not really what we want her to do. So we clear the way for her through the warehouse, since it is relatively quick. And we hope that she does not stop to shoot anything. She stopped there, that's, you know what, that's fine. That's not great, but as long as she's not stopping too frequently, it's okay. This is where it gets a bit interesting. We take our skateboard. I'm actually going to play a bit safe here. Mainly because our route can afford to do this. We wait here until we see Isabella stop and kind of change direction for a second. I think she should be good. We're looking for her to, like, stop and change direction, but I think we got her close enough. Yeah. So, when we're far away, zombies don't spawn. They're, this is a 360 game. They couldn't have zombies everywhere on the screen, so when you're not in a certain area, you can see them popping in now. Zombies do not appear. So if we get far away from Isabella, no zombies will spawn around here. She has nothing to shoot, so she just runs to the objective. She does not follow us. She runs straight to North Plaza. She has her own route she takes. So going to Leisure Park, we go all the way to this fountain, get about halfway in the fountain, and then we will turn towards North Plaza, and she should meet us there. Turn now. Yep, she should be about there. And now we are making our way toward North Plaza, and so is she. We'll basically meet each other at the stairs. And it's just about getting up the stairs and into North Plaza. And then we just have to get her through North Plaza, but there is a strat for that. And I'll show it to you when we get there. At this point, if she stops to shoot, it's okay. It's still not desired, but it's fine. Yep. Saw top of her head, she's in. Now we go through North Plaza. Maybe wondering, how do we get so far? Because the hideout is right in that little cove that we passed with the red sign. Maybe wondering, how do we move fast here? We had to go all the way over here. There's a bike over here. Gotta make sure we don't hit any zombies to not break our board, because this is our last board we're gonna have for the run. We can't get any more spares. You grab this bike. Wait for a second. Alright, then we go. We have to give Isabella time to make it to the hideout. So we get over here. She should be partway in the hallway now. Yep. We hit her for a second. We're very sorry about hitting her. It's fine. It's for the greater good. Lose our stake, unfortunately. And now Isabella, yep, should be basically meeting us at the hideout. That was perfect. Automatically go in the hideout, and then we just have to, since we can't do anything in here because it's technically a safe area, we have to jump. We have to be careful how we jump because there are things that stick out that can stop us. We get a weird image of Isabella there. We have to jump out because now we can go back to the safe house. That was actually not too bad getting out of there. Getting out of that hideout can be kind of tough. That's the only time you actually have to go through the hideout with the skateboard. Like, the hideout, like, exit with the skateboard, so... It can be a bit rough. Because we don't want to break the skateboard. We want to keep this for a while. We have about, I think, 3 or 4 more sections where we're going to need the skateboard. So we need this thing to survive. As long as it's not flashing by the time we get to our next area, then we should be good. That is so bad. Why are you grabbing me? That's the thing. The jump kick is very nice. The only problem, using it gets you grabbed 99% of the time. Jumping in general can get you grabbed a lot, because you kind of jump, and you jump into zombie grabs. Second to last time we have to go in the elevator. We do have one more time of going in the elevator. Guess you guys showed us a nice butcher we have to go find. Accidentally mashed A little too much. We're going into Larry with 6 health, because we're gonna heal. Which is nice. Okay, we made through all the... That's the last time we have to use the elevator, so we will not be getting grabbed in the elevator anymore. So is Pog. Our board still isn't flashing, that's good. We don't want it to flash just yet. We don't want it to flash ever, but... if it's going to break, which we hope it never does, if it's going to get close, now is not the time. Let's go back in the maintenance tunnel in this way, the way we went for Bomb Collector, if you remember. Because if you also, again, if you remember, there's a really fast car down here. And because I am an absolute baby, I'm going to heal with this raw steak. Because Larry does a lot of fucking damage. So we get to Larry. This is the last time we have to drive the maintenance tunnel. Pretty simple route. We go right. We go left. And then you won't believe this, we're going to make another right. And then we basically just follow the tunnel all the way back. We will not need this car, so the health is not. Get our 2 shotguns ready. The reason we grab 2 shotguns because we're going to weapon swap to kill Larry very fast. Like this. Yeah, Larry has a lot of health. We need 2 shotguns, and we need to shoot fast. He's got a few attacks. He can, as you can see, he can throw a slab of meat at us. That does 3 damage, which is why I wanted to heal, because if that hits us and I'm not ready for it, it's just death. Oh. Sometimes you just kind of lose the grapple on the stairs. We kind of like when that happens. At this point, we're going to only need the board for one more room, and it is this room right here at the supermarket. But it is full of zombies. Just need to be careful, and that is it. The board can no longer break, because we will take the bike to Isabella. Take it all the way back to the hideout. Be careful to not hit the corner too hard, or you will go flying off this bike. It's happened to me at least 4 times in a row before. It is not fun. We get in the hideout, we jump to Isabella, and then we initiate the last, like, flurry of cutscenes. We're gonna get a gauntlet of cutscenes that we skip. I'm actually not sure. I think we actually might get a 31 time here. Depends on how fast we can get. I think getting back to about 45 seconds. This might be a 31 PB. We get all these cutscenes telling us, hey, you beat the game, you just gotta get to the helicopter now. You're doing it, we're so proud of you. We get this little timer, this does not matter. We skip one more cutscene. Mash through some menus. I mashed too fast, we did a jump, it's fine. And now we just leisurely skate back to Paradise Plaza, back to the safe house. There are no zombies. They are all dead. And only only living zombies can damage your skateboard. So we can run over these bodies as much as we want. It will not damage the board one bit. I don't think we're getting a 31, but I think we're going to get a really low 32, which is fucking fine by me. A PB is a PB, and I will take what I can get. Take that corner a bit tighter. No, I don't think... Sadly, we can't be... Because you have to go through the warehouse all the way up to the safe room. Once we interact with the vent, it is time. Because the in-game timer no longer advances. Fortunately, we cannot quite make that in time for a 31 time, but we will get a solid-ass 32. Fucked up there, but it's fine. No zombies in the elevator. So nice. Capcom, please get rid of the zombies in the elevator in the remake. And then it's time. 32-21, sorry. Give it a second, it'll... After this cutscene skip, it'll stop. Fine. Alright. Oh, I'm glad I did one more run. Dedicating that run to Bart, because if he didn't raid me, I probably would have stopped after that last one, so... shout out to Bart for the raid again. For giving me the motivation to actually go for another run.
Be damned.
32-21. That's not bad. I am more than happy with that. I wonder where that puts me on the leaderboards. I'll have to check. I gotta skip through some stuff here. No, we don't want to save because we're gonna delete that save in a second. Yeah, our game ends at ending A. There is a category to actually play through overtime and get ending S, but I don't really like overtime in this game. Well, I don't hate overtime, but I don't want to have to fight Brock. And that's more opportunity for me to die, so. Let me go ahead, bring the splits over. We're gonna save splits as. Thirty-two, 21. EB. Oh, God, I have a fucking